A woman hears fighting through the wall. Then, silence. No shots. Just silence. By the time police force their way inside, a man is dead on the floor, shot 3 times. The door is bolted. The windows are bolted. The key sits in the inside lock, exactly where it should be if no one had ever left. There is no gun anywhere in the room. Isidor Fink came to New York from Poland after the First World War, chasing the same promise thousands of immigrants chased that decade. He built a small laundry business at 4 East 132nd, in a rough corner of Harlem where robberies were common and nobody expected much mercy from a stranger. Fink was cautious to the point of paranoia. He bolted his doors and nailed his windows shut, even while he worked inside. He let only customers he personally knew through his front door. His landlord, Max Schwartz, would later describe him as a model tenant. Reliable. No enemies. No trouble. A man who didn't consort with women and gave detectives nothing to work with when they went looking for a motive. On the night of March 9, 1929, Fink finishes his deliveries and returns to the room behind his shop at 10:15. At 10:30, his neighbor, Mrs. Lachlan Smith, hears what sounds like men fighting. No gunshots. Just the sound of a struggle. Terrified, she runs for help. A patrolman named Albert Kattenborn happens to be nearby. He reaches the laundry within minutes. The front door will not open. Kattenborn tries the back door. Bolted from the inside, same as the front. He tests every window. Nailed shut, every single one, from the inside. The only opening in the entire room is a narrow transom window above the front door, its hinge broken and hanging loose, and it's far too small for a grown man to fit through. Officers find a young boy from the street small enough to climb through the gap. He drops down inside and unbolts the front door from within. What they find makes no sense. Fink lies dead on the floor. Shot once through the left hand, twice through the chest. The wound on his hand carries powder burns, the mark of a shot fired at extremely close range. The key to the front door sits undisturbed in the inside lock. There is no pistol anywhere in the apartment. No spent shell casings. Nothing. Detectives search for a motive and come up empty. Fink's cash is untouched, both on his body and in the shop register. Nothing in the room has been disturbed, turned over, or searched. It isn't a robbery. It was never a robbery. Some officers wonder if Fink staged his own death, some hidden device rigged to fire the gun and fling it out of reach. They tear the room apart looking for it. Floorboards pulled up. Walls checked. They find nothing. The coroner who examines Fink's body settles the suicide question outright. The position of the wounds proves, in his judgment, that Fink could not physically have shot himself that way. Which leaves detectives with an even harder question: if it wasn't suicide, and there was no way in or out, how did anyone else do this? The only fingerprints anywhere in the room belong to Fink himself. Police Commissioner Edward Mulroney eventually says publicly what his detectives already believe privately, that the case may simply be unsolvable. He is right. No suspect is ever named. No weapon is ever recovered. No one is ever charged. Almost a century later, the laundry at 4 East 132nd Street is long gone. The only physical trace left of that night is the transom window above where the door used to stand, the single gap in the room, and still, to this day, too small to explain anything at all. If you want to uncover more dark truths and hidden histories, subscribe to FrameTale HQ, hit the notification bell, and leave your thoughts on this story in the comments below. Until next time, keep searching for the truth. If the coroner ruled out suicide and the room was sealed from every side, what does that leave as the only remaining possibility?